water has no enemy. And one of the cool things about water, it has the ability to cool things down so that we can think. That's what Dr. King is trying to get people to do, to cool down so we can think and move forward. Water has the ability to clear things, to soothe things, and to give life back, restore things back. So saying that, I would like to ask the Ivers family for permission. Do I have your permission? Thank you. And so we are here to give honor and pay respect to James Ivers, to his wife, Harriet Ivers, who had to, after he died, he had to wait a long time in order to receive the pension from his death. And when she was, after she, with the patience that she took to get this, she was able to get it and to get a house for her children and became a very established person within the community. We have developed in this country a means of describing our historical discretion, and we do it in a way without placing blame or guilt. But we have to be able to be clear, and my whole purpose is to be able to put a face back on these people again. We got to be able to put a face. These were human beings. So without putting a face on these people, a land, a language, a culture, we have to be able to put a face back upon these people again so we can be able to recognize them for who we are. The word slave tells us absolutely nothing. It tells you absolutely nothing about who these people were. The word slave almost gives the impression that the people agreed to do this. Yeah, where did they come from? They came from the slave coast of Africa. Right there was a place in Africa where people were waiting to get on the boat. No. Dr. John Henry Clark, a famous black historian, he made a statement. He said, culture gives us confidence. History gives us memory. Culture gives us confidence. History gives us memory. It is with the understanding of African American black culture, being raised in the hood, knowing black folks, that's what gives me the confidence to stand up here before you and say, I understand African American culture. I know my people. And that gives me the confidence because I understand the culture, the cultural rituals, where you don't just come up here and ask permission from the family. That's culture. The way that we move, the way that we talk, the way that we respond to things, those are cultural references that give us the ability to know who we are, to have confidence in who we are. Culture is very key. History. If we say history started with slavery, and you say that our history started on the auction block, at one time this place used to be a a slave auction block over here. That is not our history. That ain't where our history started. When we look at that, now you are looking at the, almost like the end of a glorious history. You got to go back to find out who James Ivers was. What people did he come from? These people that we call slaves, where did they come from? Who were they? So you got to go back to the beginning, and that means that we all must study. You got to be able to study. You got to be able to learn that it is Africa. Africa is the birthplace of civilization. That ain't me saying that. So I could be up here and brag. But that ain't me saying that. Africa is the beginning of civilization. No Africa, no religion. No religion, and I mean Judaism, Christianity, Islam. No Africa, no religion. Mathematics, science, art, Africa. Who built these things here in this country? Things like the woman who came here with her basket and stuff, those baskets, we built those things. Metal work, dealing with metal, iron work, we did that. Agriculture. When you're talking about cotton, we're talking about looms, you're talking about threads, fiber, clothing. Those things come from Africa. We gave these things. We were the ones that was able to build and settle the overflow of the Mississippi River with channels, because we did this in Africa. We did this along the Nile River. We did it along the Niger River in Nigeria. So you got to understand who we are as a people. We have to understand who we are. And to be able to give a human face, once again, over these people that we call slaves, because the word slave tells you absolutely nothing. So I'm giving you all a homework assignment to prove me right, that I'm telling lies out here. Study, check it out. And then you will know that Africa was the beginning, and that's not bragging, saying that Africa is better or we are better than anybody. That's just saying that we deserve our rightful place in this universe. Thank you.
That was great, Dad.